Myself, Veera. I'm having 6+ years of experience related to this data analytics and data science. Uh, I'm uh, I'm the mentor for you guys. Please turn off your camera, please. Okay, guys. Please don't turn on your camera, and also please mute yourself. If any queries you guys were having, if any queries, you can mute yourself and you can ask me while in between the session itself. No worries. Okay, I'll be giving you the time for that. Okay. First of all, I would like to know. First of all, this is like we were here for the data analytics. Data analytics. I would like to ask you guys what exactly is in data analytics. Any one of you, please. What exactly is in data analytics? Any one of you? Any one of you? Any idea? You guys have to interact. Without interaction, it won't be like, I don't know what kind of queries you guys were having, right? So that's the reason you guys have to interact. So first of all, why you have chosen this course and for which purpose you have chosen this course? Why only data analytics apart from any other course? And also, uh, what kind of awareness this you guys were having regarding this data analytics course? Any one of you guys, anyone, please. Why? Why data analytics? No, 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 no. Statistics is just a part of it. Just a part of it. No. Excel. Okay, we know. Why we know? Okay, fine. You said previously, you said like it was no coding over here. Little bit like, see, nowadays what happened after the this chat GPT arrival, after the arrival of this chat GPT, coding is also like normally chat GPT is helping us lot more. Without previously, before the chat GPT part, like coding part is a very hectic kind of thing, and we have to break our head for hours and hours of time we have to invest, and we have to break our head for solving that kind of puzzles and logic kind of thing. Now ChatGPT is there to help us. No need to worry about that little bit coding also. The Python what we requires normally. Normally here we'll be having, before going into the modules, first of all, in this session, each and every person have joined the session, like person from different background have joined the session, like person from freshers have joined, and also experience would be this course is for freshers, experience, and also for non-IT people, freshers, experience, and non-IT people, and also for the people who want to switch the job from one particular role in the IT to another particular role also. It is not strict to one particular set of people. It is for different sets of people, and data analytics field is diversified. Everyone, everyone, everyone is eligible for this. Everyone is eligible for this particular course. If you're whether from the if you're from the IT background, you're eligible. You're from the you're from the non-IT also you're eligible. You're an experienced, you're an eligible, and you're an experienced, you're an eligible. If you're from if you want to switch the domain also, you're eligible. Okay, and this program is for everyone. Okay, fine. And also might be few people like career gap will be there for few people who want to learn. Career gap will be there. If you're learning this particular program, and if you're going with the if you're showcasing the if you're 2 3 years, it doesn't matter for you guys to cope up with this course. If you're having 2 3 years career gap also, if you're going with this course, if you manipulate your experience also, it doesn't matter. You can you can easily, if you manipulate your experience of 3 years, if you can easily 3 to 5 years also. This course is designed to work for you guys. If you're going with experience also, this course is help for you guys to work in the IT industry. Okay, and also and also Data analytics. Data analytics. First of all, what is meant by data? We have gone for the data analytics, right? What is meant by data? Data analytics. We have data analytics. What is meant by data? What is meant by data? Any one of you guys, what is meant by data?
Some information regarding something.
Some information. Okay. Any other answer? Some information. Okay. Everything is data. See, everything is data. Images, videos is data. See, images, videos is data. If I go for, see, images, if I go for images, videos is data. Text, audio is data. This is data, this data, anything. Text, audio is data, image, videos is also data. And also table, Excel sheet, Excel files. This is also data. Excel and CSV files also data. Then what's the difference in this? What's the difference in this? And also you can also see the difference like here. Suppose if I give you an example of human beings, we all are in human beings. We all are in human beings, right? In that human beings also, male, female, we all are living organisms. Human beings, animals, different. Like in the same way here also, data is, in the same way here also, data is of types, different types of data will be there, like images, videos, text, audio, Excel files, and data analytics. Data analytics is the field which deals with the structured data. This deals with the structured data. Data analytics deals with the structured data, guys. Okay, structured data deals with structured data. Having rows and columns. Only focus on the thing which I want to reach you. Apart from this diagram, these all things, guys. Okay. Okay. See, data analytics deals with the structured data. Data analytics and machine learning also deals with structured data. But data analytics is the story which data tells. Normally, data analytics is the story. Data analytics is nothing but the story. The story which data tells is nothing but data analytics. Why we require story? If I have the data set, suppose if I have this kind of data, suppose if I'll show you this. If I have this data, I'm just opening, I'll show you. See, if I have this kind of data, if I have this kind of data, see, there is a data set, see, almost 2000 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost like 13, 12 to 13 columns. If I have this data set like this from my organization part, what kind of thing which I can do with this data, past data which I have? What I can do? Any one of you, please. Any one of you. Any one of you, please. Guys, please. Rakesh Raju, Kalyan.
You can analyze the different parameters, the data.
What we can do? Here one answer is
analyze the data based on this sheet. Some parameters.
Normally, after having this data, first of all,
for example, trip types. Trip type, right? We have one called trip type.
Okay.
Based on the trip type, we can define the how many international, how many domestic.
Got it. Super. And also see, with this, what happens normally, for example, a small example I'll give you for this. How many guys were aware of the Three Idiots movie? Three Idiots movie. How many guys were have seen the Three Idiots movie?
I have seen it.
Everyone, most probably everyone. Okay. From which book it was derived from?
I don't know, one book by Chetan Bhagat, I believe. I don't know the name of the book.
The same way. We were literally. How many of you guys were read that book completely? How many guys have read that book completely? No one?
No, I haven't read. I haven't read.
No one. How many guys have you seen the Three Idiots movie? Book చదవలేదు. Have not read the book, but seen the movie.
Yes.
In the same way here also, in the same way data analytics is also that see Three Idiots movie was from the Chetan Bhagat, written by that book was like 5.7 written by the Chetan Bhagat. Most probably we were not have gone with that book, but we were gone with that movie part, right? In the same way data analytics is also here. Preparing reports and dashboards, no one is like, we were not having that much time to go with this all data inch by inch by inch. We don't have that much time, and we don't have that much. It's very difficult to know what exactly this story of this data. This is what this data analytics analysts will do. They'll prepare the story of this data by preparing the reports and dashboards. By preparing the reports and dashboards. Okay, fine. Only that work is data analytics, the story is data tells by preparing the reports and dashboards. Okay. Once again. Preparing reports and dashboards. Okay. Directly, if we, after taking this data, directly we will go for the preparing reports and dashboards, or what is there anything we have to do for this directly? If I take the data and if I go for the directly Power BI को लेके जाके, or else in Excel or Power BI, if I go for the visualizations and preparing reports and dashboards, will it works? And what kind of thing, is there anyone having any idea about this? What we have to do before going for the visualizations?
We
Anyone of
need
you?
we need to clean, or we need to validate. We need to do some before we go for the reports, I believe.
Okay. Actually, the example I'll give, small example I will give. For example, if you have the raw chicken, suppose. Raw chicken, suppose. Directly we'll take this for cooking.
No,
Directly we will cook this.
no, we clean it.
We will clean it. And what we'll do? We'll clean it.
Then we'll clean. We'll add the ingredients, and then we'll.
Okay, we'll clean it. And here remove duplicates will be there. Duplicates and everything will remove unwanted skin and here itself. But like normally for data point of view, we have raw data normally. For the raw data, first of all, we'll clean it, we'll remove duplicates, we'll make the columns into the proper, like in which way we want, with that way we will be preparing it for. Like for example, in the chicken part, if I go for the target recipe, suppose chicken manchuria or 65, or any other recipe, if we go for any other recipe, according to the target, the pre-processing of this pre-processing processing this will be there. In the same way here also, according to the target, like what exactly our target is, according to the task, we have to arrange it. Mainly cleaning part, handling missing values, removing duplicates, handling missing values, removing outliers, or handling outliers.
What does it mean, removing outlays?
Outliers, you'll know this. Outliers is one topic. Like outliers is like an that was like if you the column, sometimes what it does, sometimes in the data itself, in the age column, suppose if the age column is there, suppose in the age column what happens, 25, 35, 45, sometimes like 160 will be there. In place of this 160, what is the right age will be here. That is an outlier, it is called as an. sometimes the data mistakes or some data while this mistakes, how to handle this kind of mistakes also we have to deal. Okay,
Okay.
this is like an outliers, handling missing values, filling missing values, and techniques for filling missing values. These all things will be there. Our target is main. Our target is main according to the target. This is the pre-processing things which we have to do. So after this, we will be going for the preparing the reports and dashboards. Okay. After this, we'll be going for the preparing reports and dashboards. Why this? Then, okay. Why this many then? Why Python? What is the modules? First of all, why Python? This all things. See, why Python? Excel, Power BI, SQL. These all things. Python with stats use cases. Why these many? Means each and every module is having its own importance over here. Python is having n number of libraries over here. Python is having here, normally if you see Excel, in Excel also we can prepare reports and dashboards. See, Excel also we can prepare reports and Excel also we can prepare reports and dashboards. In Power BI also we can prepare reports and dashboards. Reports and dashboards. Okay. Then why this? After having Excel, why this Power BI? What's the difference after learning this? I have to learn this, again I have to learn this. You'll be having this kind of queries. No need to worry about this. If you know, if you are aware of this Excel part, Excel advanced version is nothing but Power BI. Same, both are from Microsoft tools. Excel advanced version is nothing but Power BI. Both are Microsoft tools. Okay. Just here in the Power BI part, we'll be having Power BI service. Power BI service is involved in the Power BI service is involved in the Power BI part. Okay. Service means deployment. Here we can see deployment. Service is involved. In Excel, just we have to share the if reports needed means just preparing reports in Excel and we have to share directly. But here directly without having Power BI also application downloading also, we can directly go for this. We can directly deploy this in Power BI service itself. After deploying, the client can easily able to see this reports and dashboards. Okay. This is about this preparing report. These two are mainly for preparing reports and dashboards. These two are mainly for preparing reports and dashboards. Okay. And let's come to the Python part. Let's come to the Python part.
I have one question here.
Okay.
Is it okay? Yeah. You mentioned Excel and Power BI, right? Are these the only two options, or we have any other options, but these are the best?
We will nowadays, like most probably companies are going with Power BI.
Mm-hmm.
And Tableau is also one of the visualization tool. If you like, if you are aware of Power BI, you can easily cope up with the Tableau itself. Few differences will be there. And if you are aware of like Tableau, and you can easily cope up with Power BI, just few thing differences. But like differences between this Power BI and Tableau is in a way like suppose Power BI is like less expensive, premium is less for the service part if you go for the paid subscription point of view, if you see the paid subscription point of view, but Tableau is like somewhat high expensive. That's why like most probably companies were preferring about this Power BI.
Okay, okay, but both will achieve the same, I mean,
Actually the
same.
same. If you're going with this Power BI, any visualization tool or any other visualization tool also, apart from this, you can cope up with that also. Just
Okay,
like
okay.
yeah, if you invest somewhat time and somewhat different, somewhat if you're investing somewhat time with that means like you can explain to the interviewer. Suppose few companies what they does, if you're aware of Power BI and good at that means what they does, they'll pick you, and if they're not having the project, suppose with that Power BI, if client is asking, if another client is asking with the another visualization tool they want so and so, suppose they're going to
Hmm.
approach you in a way like do this and do this with this visualization tool. You will be like you have to like just see the differences and you can easily cope up with that also. No need to
Okay.
like just they're going to provide you some few videos in companies like watch this and do this. Already you were aware of Power BI, right? And you can easily cope up with this in that way. They will approach and they'll be asking you to go with that particular task itself. That's it. There is no
Okay.
difference.
Different. Okay. So basically, I mean, can we see these two as a competitor products? I mean, it's up to us which one we need to choose.
Mostly Power BI is companies are preferring Power BI a lot.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Power BI, mostly companies are preferring and Power BI a lot. The difference is like Tableau is like Apple kind. Sorry, Tableau is like an Apple kind of thing. This is like an Windows kind of thing.
Right. Right. So
That's
it's like one company will have either Power BI or Tableau, but they
no,
don't
no,
need.
mostly Power BI.
No, no. I mean, they don't need to have both. Either of these they can have.
Either of this. And
Okay.
also, if you go for the product base, your work is like somewhat you'll be completely in safe zone. Product based.
Mm.
If you're going with the service based completely, they don't know that what kind of product they are going to. They want multiple skill sets, the people with multiple skill sets, right?
Hmm.
If you're not having also, they're going to approach you in a way like go with this and go with these recordings and I want this. That's it.
Okay.
Then only we will be in that role itself. If not, we were no more in that particular role itself from the service base. Why? Because
Okay.
why? Because like they are not our relatives, right?
Okay.
In
No,
that way.
no, of course, I got it. Got it. And
Got
then one
it?
more question, yeah. And then do we again, is it Excel is the intermediate state before Power BI, or we can
Yes, Excel
complete?
is like an intermediate. Most probably, if you what were the concepts we are going with in Excel, in Power BI
Hmm.
also mostly like in that kind of functions only we can see.
Okay, okay, got it. Can I go directly to the Power BI without Excel, or I should definitely have
We
Excel?
can you can after
Ah,
learning
okay.
this you can learn easily Power BI after going with Power BI also you can go with easily with Excel. If in your sessions, if while going with these modules, what we'll
Mhm.
do, like we'll pick one. If you're going if I'm going with Power BI means
Mm.
after that if I'm going with Excel also it is easy. First Excel and after Power BI also it is easy.
Okay, okay, got it.
No
Okay,
need to
understood.
worry about it.
Okay, understood. Okay, thank you.
Okay. See, you're from
I am
UK.
from UK.
Okay, you're from UK. Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So if if I go with the SQL part, what kind of knowledge you guys were having about the SQL part, guys? Guys, only I'm able to see this. Nandu is asking queries, and you guys. Then what about you guys? Any queries? Let me know. I'll wait, please. I was like, you guys have to talk, please. Without that, how can I, if I'm going with completely with session and telling that this, that, if I'm asking you like go with this session, that's not going to work, guys. You guys have to talk. What is your requirement? Why you guys were here? Why you guys were why we gathered over here? What is the reason for us to came over here? Like any queries like, and also before going into this, I want to say this. First of all, before going into this, I want to say one thing. This later I will show. I'll show Python, this, discuss. Later we'll discuss. Okay. So here, first of all, let's come to the job opportunities for this. Let's come to the job opportunities for this. This data analytics field is not strict to not to one particular industry or one particular domain itself. It is diversified. Data everywhere, data you can see everywhere, you can see the data. Suppose if you pick any other supermarket chain company also, they're having a number of supermarkets. They're getting data, lots and lot more data. They want what kind of story that data is telling they want. And apart from retail industry, And this that is a really retail industry's data. If you go for this petrochemicals also, they want to know what kind of story their data is telling. Chemical, retail, pharmaceutical, chemical, retail, pharmaceutical, and this any other thing. Suppose like every industry, each and every industry, every sector, they're lots and lot more data. They're getting the lots and lot more data. They want to know what kind of story this data is saying, what kind of story this data is saying. And also here, most people were from different backgrounds, different different educational backgrounds. This course is for each and every, not for BTech guys, not for MBA, not for this pharmaceutical. Everyone can go with this course. Like most probably, if you see as a Java developer or any other thing, if you go for it, they only for few companies will prefer that whether this person is from the IT background, like your education background is from IT or not. They're going to see that also. But here in the data analytics part, background is, it doesn't matter. Background here, it doesn't matter. Why? Because in each and every industry they want and data analyst. Why? Because like the story part, what kind of story the data is telling in that organization, they want to know. Why? Because like after having that story, what kind of thing we can able to. మనం ఏం చేయొచ్చు after knowing that story, what we can do. Any one of you, please.
I
Suppose
mean,
you have, if I have the
business
story of
decision, right? Business
one second.
decision. Yes.
Suppose if I have the another example, I'll give. Suppose if I have the Reliance in IPL data, previous IPL's data, performance, this all things of my Chennai Super Kings team. Suppose what I can do with the data. Suppose in data analyst and in here IPL teams also data analysts are working.
Yes.
In IPL teams also data analysts were working for them. They want to know the what kind of story the data is telling. They want to know.
I mean, they will know how the player's performance, one is key thing they will
Hmm.
see. And second thing is they will also check the overall team's performance over the across all previous seasons just to
Hmm.
help them.
Hmm.
And it also help them for kind of forecast
Hmm.
sometimes. I don't know
Hmm.
how accurate
Predicting. Hmm.
yeah, predictions.
Hmm.
I think these will help them for the next bidding.
Hmm.
Yeah. And also the I don't know whether they have some subscription. They will see how many subscription or how many viewership for their matches. That
Hmm.
yeah, those kind of data I can think of.
Like
It helps in better decision making.
yes, it helps me like completely like decision making by seeing the past data, like what kind of decisions if I go with this. Suppose small example, if I go for suppose Flipkart, if they are going with the big billion day, suppose they'll be analyzing the previous data of their big billion day. What happened exactly on that day? Is there any product which we have which we have which we have not gone with the sufficient inventory? These all things, the problems which they have faced and which they have faced in the previous kind of thing, they want to, or they most probably they want to eradicate it in upcoming this kind of big billion days itself. In that way, they'll be analyzing this stuff, and they're making decision making and predicting something, and they want to know exactly like story. These all things by the data we can easily understand. Okay, decision making and increasing of sales. Suppose if somewhere the sales were less, some suppose why the reason for decreasing the sales and reason for decreasing profits. These all things they'll take into one report and dashboards, and they'll be working on it, like by in which way we can improve the sales, in which way we can improve the sales, in which way we can improve the profits. These all things, by seeing the data only, they'll be taking the decisions. Okay. Any queries still here? Any queries, guys, still here? Any queries still here? Any queries, guys? Guys, any queries still here?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, fine. See. I'll go with this. I'll go with the skill part. I'll take this. Non-coding, completely, like you cannot able to find the just only coding in the Python itself. You guys can find minor, very easy to learn itself. I'm here to tease that. Okay. Now let's go with the SQL part. What exactly in SQL? Any one of you? What exactly is an SQL?
It's a structured query language to get the data and write the data into the database.
Structured query language. Okay.
So here again, I have one question. You mentioned only SQL. Does it mean that we need to go with SQL database only, or can we also go with no SQL?
No. See here, SQL. See here. What happens? Types of, first of all, I'll show you the types of databases. Types of databases. Here, ignore if my handwriting is not so good, means please excuse me, guys. Why? Because like I'm just writing with my writing pad. It might not be good in some scenarios. Please, okay. Okay, see, types
Yeah,
of
that's
databases here. Relational databases, non non-relational databases.
yeah.
So SQL is a language which used in relational databases. See. The relational databases. SQL is a language which used in relational databases. So
Yes.
see now, suppose a list of relational databases. There is always a list of relational databases where we use SQL.
Yeah.
Where we use SQL. SQL is a language, but like this database, few minor difference will be there from this database to this database. Some, if you're, suppose what my suggestion is like, so here we will be going with the PostgreSQL part. We'll be going with the PostgreSQL database, SQL only the language. If you see the company, suppose if what kind of thing I want to suggest you, like if you see, suppose this what I have to do, the question arises in the company job description. You can just go to ChatGPT and see the differences of this and this. That's it. You can explain, you can give the explanation in a way like only majority of the portion in our company will be going with SQL only with PostgreSQL database, but my small, only few like small kind of stuff only we are going with this, only little bit work with this. Can give this kind of explanation, they're going to accept this. Okay, each and everything. If you no need to worry about this, like, are only we are learning this, then what about this? Bite ke pade to it takes years to learn this all things. No need to. Okay, just after एक बार swimming सीखे तो बस. After that you can swimming in any water. In that way, here also like if you learn SQL once with this PostgreSQL database, this all things you can cope up with. No need to worry with this all things. Just go to job description after see any other thing database if they're asking, go to Google and ask that whether this is a relational database or not. After that, you can easily hit apply for that role. And how we have to apply for companies also, I'll be guiding you in which way we have to approach the organization, like with what kind of resume should be there, and these all things we'll discuss. Okay. And also see in this non-relational databases, here see SQL is the language, then why relational databases and why non-relational databases? In relational databases, data is like tabular format. In relational databases, data is tabular format. See, in relational databases, tabular format, and you'll be having the relation like one table to another table relationship. Here you can see that's why relational databases. Okay, mainly important. This is an important. That's the reason this is in like this is like rows and column and this design for. Here non-relational databases like PDFs, graphs, these all things, document, these all things. This not in structured completely. Here no SQL we use, but we won't discuss it. Just for information purpose, I'm saying this. No SQL. But here completely with the SQL part. Here we'll discuss about the SQL. That's the reason SQL name itself called as a structured query language.
Right. So I have one question here only. I mean, if you go to the screen, my question was, I mean, do we really need to have always we need to have a relational database, or can we also have a other database like MongoDB documentation, no documented?
MongoDB, this part for this images, videos, this kind of MongoDB is for non-relational completely. MongoDB, the data stores like this. One second. The
Yeah,
data,
but we can
one second.
still store the data, right? If you
We can
see,
see the store the data, but MongoDB data will stores like this. One second. One second, I'll show you. Key value pair data stores in a way like key value pair completely.
yes, yeah. So my question was that only, but do we really need to have RD
See,
relational
data
database?
stores like this. Data
Yeah,
stores like this here.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, data stores like this in MongoDB itself. Okay, but in
No, no,
the
no. I
in this,
understood. I understood. My question is
but
only.
like that is like your question is like we can store there also data you're saying, right?
Yes, sure.
But
Yeah.
here if you see list of non-relational databases, suppose a list of this where MongoDB is important in this. Okay, but like no, we will discuss only with this SQL part.
Yeah.
SQL
That
part, and
was
this
my
is
question.
important. This is
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Okay.
Record it. That's fine. Yeah.
Few less companies are working with the unstructured data, and mostly companies are working with this structured data
Okay.
itself, right?
Okay.
Wherever
Got
you
it.
see, you can see the structured data mainly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
this is the
Thank you.
difference of it. Okay, if you see the difference of that and this is structured and non-structured. Any queries, guys? Still here? Any queries? Let me know. Any queries, guys? No queries.
No, sir, no
Okay.
query.
Till here, what we have discussed, any queries? Like all of you guys for which kind of how many guys were for the data science and how many guys were looking for the data analytics part, please? Please
And
put it on chat if you are from data science, please put it on chat. Anyone of you from data science, please put it on chat. Okay. Remaining. Okay. Data science is like suppose what data science means, suppose by predicting the outcome on the basis of the past data. Suppose if you have this data, what they will do, I'm looking for data science. Okay. Machine learning itself. That only I'm saying. See, machine learning is nothing but the machine will learn. See, machine will learn. See, machine will learn. Machine learning is nothing but machine will learn. Suppose if I open this, once again. I'm from data science. I'm for data science. Okay, see. See here, if I'm saying this, see, you can see my face. You can see my face, just see. Now what I'll do, see guys, I'm just training this with the, see. Okay, given this. Next part, here class 2 part. Or else like 1 second. Okay, I've given this. Okay, I've given the both. If I train model, see, if I give new data, if I give any data related to that, suppose this is in class 1, see, this is in class 1, see, this is class 1, this class 1 with remote, trained with class 2, trained with class 2, trained with writing pack. Okay, class 1 with remote and class 2 trained with writing pack. See what it does normally, here the outcome, see here the outcome, this with the outcome, any new data, any data figure, any data. See, suppose if I'm going with the remote itself, see, what it is showing, why, see class 1, we have trained with class 1, see it is showing us new data. See, if I'm giving remote, it is showing me class 1 here. Here you can see, down here you can see, here you can see class 1. See the two classes. Which one it is showing? This class 1.
yeah, class 1. Yeah.
This is class 2. See this. See this. If I'm giving this, 1 second. See. See this. If I'm going with my right hand also, it is like fluctuating there. If I'm going with my left hand only, it's showing the class 2 mainly.
Yeah.
Okay, in this way, the training happens. In this way, what it does, like machine will learn the previous data. By seeing the previous data, machine will learn. Normally, machine will learns with the previous data. Okay, by seeing that it predicts the any new data comes. Suppose if any new data comes, it's going to predict the outcome on basis of the new data. But here, machine learning is completely on structured data itself. Machine learning is completely on machine learning is also for structured data only. This is machine learning is also ML is also for structured data only, guys. Only we will go with the building part of this. We won't do any application here. Application part is the people who were, and that is a different part. We were only building this. We were cleaning this and we were building the model, training, testing. These all things we will do. We will pickle it. We will pickling it. We will pickle it and we will give that to any other team, like who will front end or teams will be there, right? They are going to make the application with our thing which we have, our project itself. Okay. Any queries till here? Any queries till here? What we have discussed? Any queries? Any queries, guys? Let me know. Any queries? I'll wait. Any queries? Any queries, guys? Let me know, please. And also, timings were the same timings only. If one second, everyday recordings will be available. If you missed any class, also you can go with the recordings. Day-to-day tasks will be available. Every day you'll get the tasks. Tasks, timings, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. IST, Indian Standard Timing. Okay, according to Indian timings, you can the same timings, When right now we are going with the in which timing we are in this timings we are going with 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. This is the same timings. Okay. Any other thing after this, and also you'll be having this drive access for the materials part. Drive access will be like this. Suppose and WhatsApp group will be created once after enrollment. The files will be like this. You'll be receiving like this. Each and every file, all which I'm doing in the class. You'll receive this all, which I'm doing in class. Which I'm doing in class. Say, suppose if you see this all things you'll receive. And like sometimes require PDF also you'll receive. Require PDF. Okay. Anything else?
I have one question, Veera. As part of, you mentioned about the machine learning, you showed that teachable machine
That is an example which I've shown.
example.
Mm.
But as part of machine learning, will you also cover this LLMs and linear algebra?
Normally, LLMs, what is an LLM? Normally, what is an LLM from your point of
Large language model.
Means like ChatGPT models, right?
Yeah, yeah.
ChatGPT. This with this we won't go with. That is a different part. This curriculum is different. This for the data science part. That LLM
Oh,
is like a generative AI part.
okay, okay.
First of
So,
all, people nowadays are directly going with this LLMs directly without
mm,
knowing mother of the who is mother of that LLM.
mm-hmm,
Mother of that LLM is like an first of all, it was an very like it takes for initially if you're going with that is nothing. Just we are like an we'll be using ChatGPT models. That's it. Like how ChatGPT have will be taking OpenAI key from it. I can we can train the data from like in which way means suppose ChatGPT models in that will be taking one OpenAI key and we can integrate that. Suppose if I have the any cricket data set, suppose cricket buzz any website, suppose in that if I
mm,
want to in the chatbot if I want to make one chatbot, suppose that if I'm giving the Virat Kohli, who is Virat Kohli means it's going to give the information without I'm training it with. Just I'm
mm,
picking the taking the key from it and going with it. And also this is also ChatGPT means this the generator also predicting the next word. That also is a part of it. And also directly taking and using it one. And also in some scenarios we will be training data from according to it. We will be giving our own data and we'll training that isn't different. Only this will be involved in generative AI. That's it. In large
but
language models,
yeah,
ChatGPT models will be there, Gemini models will be there, and Llama models will be there. ChatGPT
mm,
is paid for the key, and this for Gemini is also paid. If you want to take that key and if you want to use it out, you have to pay some bucks. If that key if you're using, you have to pay that bucks for it. No free for that. And apart from this, Meta Llama is free to use.
mm,
Mark Zuckerberg have done that. He's good if I compare with this Gemini and this ChatGPT kind of thing, Mark Zuckerberg have given it for free. We can use it for free.
mm,
And we won't go with that. People are directly going with that like an it's like how can I say? You have to if you're knowing this and if you're going with it, you're an eligible for just like you can work and you can come, but you don't know behind it what exactly that the like you if you want to do something in AI in future, you have to learn this from basic to advanced. Everything you have to cover.
right, right, okay.
In DeepSeek, if you go for DeepSeek, only 6 million they have invested for DeepSeek, 6 million
Uh,
USD, and that 6 million USD have evaporated the 1 trillion of US stock market. You know.
No, no, see, whatever you explained so far, generative AI and
Mhm.
using the chat GPT and DeepSeek, all these what we are discussing about the using their existing LLMs, right?
Yes, using
Right?
the
We're not
and
doing
we
anything. We are just using the prediction services based on the data what we are
yes,
providing
yes, that's it.
and based on their training.
Yes,
But
yes.
now, if I have to develop a LLM or if I have to develop a machine learning model or whatever, or
It's
that's where
like
I'm
an
trying to
you
key
have
in.
to be like you have to involved in this for a lot many years more and into this only like a research kind of thing completely. If you are
Right.
into research kind of thing, if you love study and if you love really research kind of thing, not showcasing nowadays people what they do normally, they'll not like they were only like showcasing money part which they have, cars, money, these all things. Everyone were eligible for that. If you're really want to showcase your study part and if you are really interested towards this research kind of thing, you can reach to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But India is not. India is growing country. India is
Mm-hmm.
developing country. Only
Mm-hmm.
IPL को they'll be give more preference for IPL, not for the startups. Not for the startups. Only IPL को preference देते हैं. धोनी कैसा खेला, तो सचिन कैसा खेला. सचिन कहाँ बैठा नहीं बैठा. मुकेश अंबानी मारता सचिन को अगर नहीं बैठे तो. उधर मुंबई इंडियंस if they're playing, Sachin has to sit. If
Mm-hmm.
not sitting, the Mukesh Ambani won't pay Sachin money.
Okay,
The,
right.
the
So,
only
so,
only
so
see,
let me put
startup.
my question in a little different way. Like, what is an AI ML engineer? I mean, let's not go into data science, but what is an AI ML engineer?
Suppose if you see, suppose if you see, suppose if this is a tree, suppose entire one is AI. In this data science, machine learning, deep learning. This normally few people call this entire thing is an AI, but normally few people call this is an data science. Entire is an data science. Here normally we will call this deep learning.
Hmm.
Deep learning is nothing but AI.
Hmm.
Okay, machine learning, inside of machine learning is deep learning. That is an
Hmm.
AI. Inside the deep learning is also you have this ANN, CNN, RNN algorithms will be there. RNN for NLP and CNN for this computer vision advanced. In that also like BTech, how branches will be there. There's also n number of things you can able to see.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, it is not a small subject, guys. Really, I'm saying it is very big and very difficult subject. Data science. Let's come to the, if I come to the machine learning point of view, it's no one is going to reveal this fact which I'm saying. Data analytics, you can easily cope up with that. Okay. Data science part means it's like algorithm understanding is somewhat you have to make. If it takes some time for you guys to make sense for that particular algorithm. Any queries?
Meera, do you need any mathematical background to learn data
No,
science
no, no,
course?
no, 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 no. No. 10th max is more than enough. This become very popular. Like max is very important for this data science. No one is going to ask you to calculate. Calculation करो आके बैठ के write the exams and calculate and do. No one is going to ask you. Just like what math the algorithm is behind it, we have to learn with small examples. That's it. Got it? Algorithm. What kind of math is working over there? Just that's it. Everything is there. Everything हुआ था. Just we are learning about the algorithm. Machine learning is only one line of code. One line of code machine learning is in. From sklearn package, we have to take the this train test हो गया. Train कितना है, test कितना है, accuracy कितना है, that's it. For more accuracy, what we have to do? We have to drop any column and we have to do any changes in the pre-processing kind of thing. That's it. And also machines won't understand English, Hindi, Telugu. For that purpose, we have to make it to numerical. In which way? What kind of techniques we have to for making it to numerical? Encoding techniques. And machine is also things like less number for the less preference for less number, like in salary column, suppose salary column 25,000 and suppose like 1 lakh. Machine give more preference for 1 lakh comparing to this 25,000. For that, what to do? Scaling techniques will be there for that particular doing that particular thing. Scaling techniques, encoding techniques, and pre-processing is differ over there in data science point of view. Here it is data analytics, pre-processing is differ. There it is differ somewhat. And guys, here the course like here, we will go for the data analytics completely first. After that, later in at the end, people who were for the data science part, we will continue them for the data science part from there itself. Full stack data science kind of thing. Like after completion of this, and data science will go directly. Machine learning algorithms will go and will do with that. Will complete that stuff itself.
So, is it required for the data analytical before that learning the data science? Can we learn directly data science?
Yes, here this course is for like we are going with first of all data analytics after the data science. The learning part, if I come to the learning part, mostly the data analytics tools also very important. This is also very important. This were very important for directly if you know if you learn Python and machine learning, that won't work. Each and everything is important for data scientist to become a data scientist.
Any statistical knowledge required for that?
Statistics only we will like use cases, only few things we will learn, few use cases. And while statistic in which way means what kind of techniques exactly, like use cases, if I come to the filling techniques and box plot, outliers, Pearson correlation, there's few techniques and t-test, z-test, few things, that's it. What requires that only we learn. Apart from this learning that entire mathematics, if I show that, if I go with entire mathematics means you people will be bored and you people will say that again he's teaching me, teaching us a 10th inter and 9th, 10th inter and max in BTech or degree stuff this guy is teaching us in that way. Again, you guys will be bored. What kind of user it is having, use case, that we'll discuss. Anything else? Any queries? Any queries? You can stay back, guys. If no queries, you can leave. We will wind up the session now itself and we'll meet in the tomorrow session at the same timing. We'll continue if any queries, we'll continue in the tomorrow session. Okay. Bye, everyone. Let's see you all in tomorrow
Thank you
session.
very much. See you tomorrow.
Hope we'll meet in tomorrow session. Bye. And also check with management for any other queries regarding this fees or any other queries which you guys have.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Can you just tell me the relation between the business as a business analyst and a data analyst?
Business analyst normally takes the business requirement, and after taking that business requirement, he will be guiding the team to data analytics story with data does already have told that, and business analyst is like, and they'll be taking the requirement from the people, from the clients itself, and after that they'll be giving that requirement to this
So,
which
is
team.
there a relation between these two? I mean, first you become a data analyst and then you become a business analyst, or business analyst is completely
No.
different?
Business analyst will be different, and few companies what they does, a data analyst role only. What kind of data analyst stuff they're doing? The role is in business analyst. They will do the data analyst stuff only. The role will be the business analyst. They will do the data analyst stuff. The role will be data analyst. They will do the data analyst will not do the business analyst stuff, but business analyst do work on the data analyst stuff. But this is the main work which they do. Like they'll take requirement and they'll give to the teams which who is eligible for which requirement.
And okay, so which one is better? I mean, which one has the better market as per you?
That part, if you go for that business analyst part, if people fare from nowadays, MBA colleges like who were not in a position to learn this all stuff, the competition is more for the business analyst for that kind of people who were no who don't want to invest that time and who don't have that much skill set to work and to learn this and practice it on it. They will mostly compete for that business analyst. I won't recommend you for business analyst. Why? Because like it will be like each competition is more over there.
Okay, in business analyst, there's a lot of competition.
Competition. People will come. N number of people will come. I don't want to learn these all things. Why I have to learn? Directly, I want to become a business analyst.
Okay, so the market is better in being a data analyst as well.
Data analyst means somewhat. If you put some efforts in here itself, you can
Okay,
climb the ladder.
that's what. Okay, that's what I wanted.
Without
Thank you.
effort, if I come directly, if I sit in class, I'll not practice anything, I'll not listen anything. You have to practice. Without that, even I won't assure. If anyone is saying that without practice, if you sit in class, you'll get a job, don't believe it.
Yeah, that I know, but the market here is better in business analyst is what is good.
Where in UK?
In the US.
You're from US?
Yeah, I'm from the US.
I think the time over there is like almost
Yeah, it's like 12:30, but I'm in the gym and I'm like trying to
buddy.
listen.
Okay, buddy. Like already we are going with one of the batch. Mostly in 5 people are from USA. The morning already session is going from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. according to the Indian standard timing. You can check with that. Recently it have started. You can check with that once with management, data analytics.
Okay, so is the timing a little different or?
8 a.m. to 9 a.m. timing is there. That one module is completed. You can join from the. If you're joining with, if you go with recordings and if you're cope up with another also unnecessary.
Because I've already done a data science course back in 2021.
Okay, in which institute you have done?
So I've done in Mayas, which was in Kukatpally back was a Maya's institute. It was affiliated to a Singaporean university, something like that.
Yeah, why
So I've done it there.
they'll
But
tell that way only. We have that tie up with this. We have
yeah, but
good jobs.
yeah, that was my first time. I'm not from IT background, so
Actually, what they'll promote in that way only. They'll attract you in that way only. But what exactly? Literally, I'm saying 14% of the Google employees were not having a college degree, guys. Just skill set is my skill set. If you have that skill set, then it's more than enough. Okay, skill set is more than enough. Learn the skill set. Data science. Which kind of algorithm? How they have taught you the algorithms then?
I mean, see, first we went through this data analyst part. They
Hmm.
taught me, giving me a few data sheets, and we used to do this algorithms, everything, some knife bias, moving, weighted moving, all of these, right?
Hmm.
Or this was a part, right?
You have done. You have. Can you please explain me any one of the which kind of like how many types
See,
of machine learning will be there?
I don't, I mean, I don't really remember. I just remember a few these things, few algorithms, which was, one was knife bias, one was
Literally,
decision
I'm saying
making.
few algorithms. We will use like. If we are while we are in the phase of learning, we will think that Kaiku algorithm who have invented this kind of algorithm will be thinking that way. In that way that machine learning will be.
Um, that is what we taught me. I mean, data analyst, and then we were starting to learn Power BI, but they just gave me a few projects which I've done, but it was back in 2021, so I don't remember half of it.
Okay, got it.
That is the reason I'm rejoining the software.
Okay.
So, what do you suggest? I mean, I join the data analyst part or go
Yeah,
for a
I'll
business
suggest you
analyst
first of
part? Or
all. I'll suggest you first of all, after first I'll give you an example. If newborn baby is there, suppose newborn baby will not go to the competition. First of all, newborn baby tries to stand, later walking, later running. After that, competition. First of all, we have to start with initial. I'll suggest you guys firstly, mainly for the data analytics. Why? Because they'll promote you, they'll guide you for data science. Go for data science, data science. Why? Because like yeah, they'll get more bucks for somewhat fee or somewhat thing. But like I suggest for data science, data analytics. After that, if you're good at this data analytics and everything, if you're going with the learning that machine learning separately means the somewhat burden will be less for you. Go with
so
data
after this,
analytics.
uh, go with data analyst and maybe start a job, get
Hmm.
some experience, and then maybe shift to data scientist or something
Data
if you are
science
good
part,
at that.
we can switch like step by step. Directly lift pe gaye to we don't know
Yeah,
in which floor what is there.
yeah. At least a year or two would be good, right?
And only guys, like only IIT's packages, if you're seeing 4 crore, 2 crore, the reality of that is like they are only the highest CTC for the IT or software is 24 LPA is more highest. In IIT रहने दो, NIT रहने दो, कोई तो भी रहने दो. But this packages 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore, they're picking them for the trading companies in USA. उन लोगों को बिठा के they're asking them to sit and trade.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't see that this 24 is more LPA is highest guys for the software. Right. And also why I'm saying this means like step by step, step by step, step by step. That's it.
There's no burden on us. I mean, we just have to give the predictions to the company, right?
Come again, like your voice is somewhat breaking.
I said there's no pressure in this kind of the job. We just have to give the predictions out. Is that it?
For data analytics, right?
Yeah, for that data analyst.
Yes, 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 yes. No. Job part कुछ नहीं रहता है. Job पे we'll go for the job is very easy task, man. See, taking the task and solving it and giving them back. That's it.
Yeah. So
क्या
it's
तो
not
भी
like
कर लो.
running the tickets and everything.
Google is there, ChatGPT is there, Gemini is
Yeah.
there, Meta is there, everything is there. AI tools were there. And taking that and making preparing that and what exactly they want and they request, well, giving them back. That's it.
I just wanted to ask another question, which is, do you go for data analyst and then you go for business analyst, or you go to data science?
First of all, in which kind of market is good over there? Data analyst or data science roles?
Even that did, see, I have one of my brothers who is a business analyst. So he told me just get a course in business analyst and join a company, and then we will go for it. But then I have my experience back in data scientist, so I did not learn this business analyst thing. So I know this data. Whatever you were saying,
No,
I
no, no.
was
If
able
you
to
have
relate after.
that kind of contact and support from your brother side, then check with manager for the business analyst course then.
No, no, I don't have any support from it. He just suggested that go for business
My
analyst. The
suggestion
package
is
is
like
good.
go with the data analyst.
Okay. It's not interrelated. But business analyst and data analyst is not interrelated.
It
It's completely
interrelated
different.
means few companies make it interrelated and few companies were not going to make it an interrelated. That's it.
No,
Data analyst is the
okay, if
analysis
I
of the
can speak,
data.
I can give you some input.
Come again?
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, business analyst and data analyst is quite different paths. Data analyst is part of the, this journey what we are going now, but business analyst is general one. It depends, like you should have the, if you see a team, there will be only one or two business analysts. But if you see the data analyst, there will be multiple data analysts will be there. So that way also
Okay.
you can check how many openings will be there. If you take a project, any
People.
project, right, it's a 20-member team, hardly there will be two business analysts, but remaining will be into the respective domains.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's both are quite different. I mean, the analyst name only resembles, but the functionality and what they do is completely different. And business analyst is a completely non-technical. They just need to understand the business requirements, and then they have to fill the gap between the business and the developers or development team. If that helps, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So data analyst will be better than I did.
Okay, fine, guys. We'll meet in tomorrow session. Bye, 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 bye. Already it's 12, 12. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye all. Thank you.
Bye, bye, bye.